So what's up, peoples? I want to give a little bit more comments on Brightburn, as you can clearly see. I was thinking about Brightburn, and I remember the conversation that Diane Nielsen and I forgot what his name is. We were discussing how it really is a dangerous thing, even dealing with Superman as a child, raising him and stuff. And it was a touch and go situation with the Kents. And Brightburn, I think, is going to give you that scenario where how difficult it is to deal with someone who has super strength, superpowers, is adapting to the world that they live in. So Brightburn is going to be a perfect film to show you the potential of what Superman could be if he ended up being a troubled youth in any way, shape, or form. All right. So Brightburn, I was thinking about it and I was watching some of the clips on Brightburn, some of the movie clips on Brightburn, and of course, ultimately, in the end of the movie, I don't want to spoil it for anybody. So, but the ending of the movie, ultimately, he's evil, right? He goes evil, completely evil. But as you follow the story, you're going to see scenarios where it kind of follows a logical conclusion why he behaves the way he does. If you think about Superman, what makes him a hero is the fact that, in spite of people treating him a certain way, he does not retaliate in the same kind. He has discipline and he has this air of responsibility, which was given unto him by his parents. Okay? His parents, were really put on their values onto Superman, and he embraced it and he took it on. This is what makes Superman Superman. It's not his superpowers. Now, what happens if, for some reason, the parents are not able to translate that across to their son, to their child? Okay, uh, uh, you know, Brightburn happens very easily because if someone mistreats me, my tendency would be to mistreat them back, to do them back. If you've done me something wrong and I haven't done you anything wrong, I would obviously want to repay you in kind with what you just done to me. And I think Brightburn naturally follows that progression. And as we look at the movie, his name is Brandon Bear. Brandon Bear is going to gradually, with good reason, turn evil. Okay, so that's what we're going to see in this movie: the unfairness of things and so on, and maybe certain tendencies that he had, which were dark ones, which I think his mom probably, majorly his mom probably overcompensated for. So we're going to see how the Bears handle uh, Brandon, and we'll be able to compare that with how the Clarks handled, how the Kent, sorry, handled Clark. All right. So this is a good movie because this movie is going to help us superimpose. It helps you to go back and watch Man of Steel again and appreciate it all over again. So I think this movie is going to help you to appreciate Man of Steel, and I'm really looking forward to Brightburn. I know it's pretty graphic. I know it's going to be very negative. It's going to end in a very negative note, but I'm looking forward to seeing the movie anyway because I feel it ties in with Man of Steel. It's kind of like an alternative universe. What would happen if Superman didn't get, somehow he went to the dark side. All right. So, and that was very easy to happen if you didn't have parents who could instill their value system and were actually good people who could instill their value system, not overcompensate, be brutally honest, make a person accountable, but at the same time be loving, kind enough, all of these values enough that the person would not go to the dark side. All right, so we'll see how this thing plays out. But I've just seen the end of the movie, a clip from the end of the movie, and it's pretty intense. But again, it kind of follows a sort of logical conclusion, and sort of explains why Brandon behaves the way he does. There's a reason why he's doing what he's doing and a way he's behaving. So I think this movie will give us, we a lot of times we look at evil people as evil, like it's just evil, right? And there's a lot I want to say, but ultimately, I think that Brandon really respected his mother. I loved his mother, and ultimately wanted to do good. So this is going to be interesting how the whole story pans out and how Brandon becomes evil and so on. It's going to be very interesting, and that's why I just wanted to do this in a live stream. I hope you guys enjoy your day, And when you see this video, don't forget, I have a channel. It's called What You Need. WATTUNEED. It deals with boxing. I would like you guys, if you have checked out the channel and you know about it, please subscribe to the channel, because the more subscriptions I get is the more I can do live feeds on that channel concerning boxing. So I'm looking forward to you guys supporting that channel. All right. On that note, you guys have a great one. Have a great night. We only got about 2 more days before Brightburn comes out. I may check it out on the weekend though. All right, guys.